Hey dudes, it's Thub. It's a gorgeous day, had a gorgeous morning. I went out trash picking, I didn't bring you guys along. It was one of those like, gotta go fast, move, get it, kind of mornings. There were a few interesting things that happened though, so let me catch you up to speed and then I'll let you know where we're going. The first thing that happened was like really early in the morning's run, and it absolutely made my day. This woman, her name was Aisa. Her name is Aisa, and she's seen me go through the area a couple times before, but she's never stopped. And today, she saw me and asked if I'd like a sandwich and a coffee. Absolutely, and that was fantastic. She made me a ham and cheese sandwich and a coffee and sent me off with a bottle of water. It was just so kind of her. That's the first time that's ever happened. And then this other lady saw me going through and told me that she told me where she lived, and if I wanted to grab the bottles that were in the recycling bin on the porch, I was welcome to them. So I did that afterwards, and that was actually a little section that I didn't even know existed, and then I picked through all that as well. So even though I was running a little bit late and I missed the first section this morning, I made up for it by adding that on at the end. So really great morning for bottles. At this stage though, there's a few errands I gotta run. The first one I already did. I picked this up. This is a really decent trimmer. Grabbed that from my friend Brian, who I met in hair school. He's got too many tools, he didn't need that one, and I got him to give me a little bit of a trim. You guys probably can't tell, but it's just, you know, my look requires a tiny bit of maintenance, so it's good to have a buddy. He's starting a podcast, actually, that he thinks people will really be able to relate to. Actually, he's about to release the pilot episode of his new podcast, and I'm really excited to hear it, because he's been telling me it's going to be, like, the first episode is a little talking about his story and what he's gone through, and being able to learn and come back from this difficult place was really powerful for him, and he thinks it'll be powerful for other people. I'll ask if it's okay, but I'm probably just going to link it below if you want to check it out. It sounds like he's got really big plans for where this thing is going. He'd probably never personally say this, but I think he's doing his best to change the world for the better in whatever small way he can. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he comes up with. Now, there's a few errands. I for sure already mentioned that. I'm just going to show you guys what we're up to, okay? Come on. First, some fuel. Gotta get the summer tires put on at Limitless, naturally. Finally! And now, we gotta go to Bass Pro Shops. It's kind of a special place because there's not very many places in Canada. It's kind of a special place because I think it's like the only one, or maybe one of two. Just look at it. Look at that brass. Ah! Forget it! This place sucks. They don't carry any of the stuff that I need. I came here for very specific... Wow, my ISO is way too high now. I will find them and I will show you what they are, but mostly they've just got like Carhartt brand stuff that's similar, but way more expensive than it needs to be because it says Carhartt. Ugh. Well, that was kind of disappointing because I had to drive all the way to Cross Iron Mills, and for those of you who aren't familiar with Calgary, that's like driving to another country. So instead, let's try Cabela's. Also a nice piece of brass. Okay then, we got it. Actually, we got... Here, hold on. Let's get out of this wind. Okay, so here's what happened. The reason why I was so obsessively chasing down Bass Pro Shops is because I found a gift card that somebody had thrown out for 25 bucks. They didn't have what I wanted, but they did have darn tough socks, so I bought these. Oh, there's my card. Yeah, it is. It's dead now. But I got some darn tough socks, which are 25 bucks. And then I also bought 900 pounds of fudge because they have this amazing fudge shop right beside the checkout, and it'll last a while, okay? It's an investment. Now, come on. Okay, now this place better be open right now. Do you work here?
Yes.
Do you know what Bama socks are?
Yes.
Do you have them? Yes. These are the things that I was looking for. Bama socks. These are the things that you need if you're going to be spending all day in the bush, in puddles and mud. So your feet don't turn into prunes and they're still good the next day. Your feet, I mean. Yeah. Watch, windy here too. there. No more wind. Whenever I can find them, Watson gloves are the gloves for me. So there, yes, I also found a gift card to Mark's. So I got my Bama socks, my Darn Tough socks, and my gloves for free. And I better fill up again right now, because this is the cheapest gas I'm going to see in a while. Yo, do you want some bread or whatever? I don't know if you dig bread. You're just so big. Look at the size of them. They're huge. Woman tells me that raven's name is Edgar. So, if I meet him again, I'll remember you. So here's the situation. I decided to take on a new gig. Gonna go plant some trees. So I've got this. I'm all loaded up. I got my boots, pair of boots that I found, Tupperware that I found. This tub is basically full of the mountain of granola bars that I've been saving up this whole time, and the work gloves that I've been finding. I combined that with those gift cards that I showed you guys, and I didn't have to pay for any of my gear so far, so it seemed like a great opportunity. I am going to have to buy a shovel. And I definitely brought the mix CDs that Sarah sent me. Girl knows how to make a mix. Thank you, Sarah. Shouts all the way out. And the bottle picking mix has particularly got me going. This thing is great. I did have to say goodbye to my shift at the yoga studio, which is kind of sad. You know, everything in its time, but I started there in 2012 and did a cleaning shift every single day, with the exception of the odd vacation, every single day since I started in 2012. So that's probably the longest I have done anything. Gonna miss this place. In my entire life. Other than driving, which has just barely overtaken that. I'll be back because I love everybody there. Hey guys. They're getting a new studio down in the basement though, and they're changing the name. It sounds like everything's going to be all the way up from here, so I wouldn't want to miss that. No chance I'm gonna. Now I know this doesn't really match the tone of the videos that you guys have come to enjoy on this channel. It's not something that I just decided to do on a whim. This is going to be a short planting season in a place that's very dear to my heart. To be totally clear about the why though, it's pretty simple. I need a little financial boost right now if I'm going to have an amazing summer. And I have it. And y'all best believe I have every intention of having an amazing summer. There's other benefits too though, like I enjoy doing the drive when it's not completely covered in ice and snow and it doesn't get dark at 6. I'm also looking forward to spending a little more time hanging out with my big brother. I thought he was the coolest dude growing up, despite his constant attempts to prove otherwise. And you know, when you're growing up and you live in different cities, you just don't get to see people like you used to. So, 2 birds with 1 stone. Now this doesn't mean I'm just gonna flat out disappear until I'm finished. I have every intention of doing at least 1 video every week. The subject matter is gonna be a little different because I'm not gonna be trash picking, I'm gonna be doing kind of the opposite. But, you know, I was kind of thinking the skill sets that both demand, there's a bit of an overlap there. It's except instead of bending over and picking something up, you're bending over and stuffing something into the dirt. Hey, look, a bear. I don't know, people like that stuff. You know, it's not as bad as I thought. I thought it was going to be ridiculous on McBride. It's basically the same, isn't it? So we made it to Prince George safe and sound. So I'm going to overnight here while I wait for my brother to show up because we got to hit up the planting supply store tomorrow. And I didn't really want to do the entire, 13-hour drive. Well, okay. 11-hour drive in one go. Plus, I really miss Shy Guy. He's an excellent kitty. Hey, he's right there. Hey, buddy. This cat's huge. He's so big. Huh, ew. Now I've got a lot of muddy slobber. The dog's all right, too. Thanks for your patience, though. I mean, for those of you who are willing to stick around while this takes a slight detour, this is just what I gotta do, so I appreciate you understanding. Thanks for following along and enjoying the storyline. We will get back to trash picking, I swear that. Right now, though, we're gonna have a lot of fun in the woods. I've been in the concrete jungle for so long! You don't understand! That's not who I am! I grew up in the sticks, man. I've missed it. This is gonna be great. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for leaving it better than you found it. Keep doing the thing.
For my flesh had turned to fur, yeah, and my thoughts they surely were turned to instinct and obedience to God.